Women of these days, marriages of these days, they don't last. Women of these days, they don't stay in their marriages. Oh, this is what civilization has caused. Divorce has crept into our society. This, I'm talking about Nigeria right now, okay? So divorce has crept into the African society. Divorce has crept into the country. Da, 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 da. Women are not submissive. Women are not this, you know. Man, guys, like, really, is that the problem? Is that the real problem? Because I think that is not the real problem. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mabel, and on my channel here I film about family, relationships, beauty and lifestyle. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always tuning in. I would not get tired of saying thank you for always tuning in. If you're a new subscriber here and you just see me for the first time, please subscribe to my channel, because here we learn, we share and we have fun. If you have been watching my videos, you know, this is a new group now. We're adding this new group to the whole greeting part. So if you've been on my channel here watching my videos and you are not yet subscribed, why? What is the problem? Do you not see the subscribe button right there? Please subscribe to my channel, okay? Because you know what we do over here. So please subscribe to my channel and show me some love, okay? So today I just wanted to come online and talk about something that's been going on Instagram, okay, this week. Is my reaction to the breakup between Chacha aka Faani and her husband, okay? You know, earlier this week, or last week rather, Chacha is a Nigerian, a Nollywood actress. She came on social media and announced the separation. She came online and announced that she was no longer married to her husband, and that she was going to come back online when she's ready to tell us what happened, okay?
Crazy, I'm not. But this video is to let the world know that I'm done with the marriage. I don't have a lot to prove that I'm done with him, but I'm done. I'm done. I'm living with my life, finally. I can't say a lot now, but you hear my story.
Okay, so, and then of course if you went online that day, you will see, like me, I went online, I saw the video, I read a lot of comments, and I was just amazed how, you know, people react to people's stories, okay? First off, I know Chacha is the one who came online to announce her breakup, so I think of course she is the one that put herself out there for people to talk. But anyways, whether she did announce or not, I'm sure people always have opinions. So I know they will always come and say what they have to say. But then at the same time, she came online and made this announcement. And she said, I will be back to tell you guys, share my story. Okay, then I feel like people should learn how to be patient, okay? Be patient, guys. It was Chacha who came online to tell us that she was no longer married to her husband. And she said, I'll be back to share my story. Let us all wait patiently for her to share the story. Because as much as she came online to tell us that, I believe she owes us that explanation. And I personally, I'll be patient for that. That being said, I wanted to also address this because people have been living so much people had, there was so much hate comments and so many comments that I didn't agree with, because I'm one person who, I'm not a fan of one-sided stories, okay? I'm not the one who, I don't conclude on matters. I don't run into conclusion or judgment based on a one-sided story. I'm the one who likes to hear both sides, and before I kind of give my opinion about it. And whatever it is you say, it is your opinion, okay? So why am I saying this? You know, for a while I've been trying to, I know I've always wanted to do a video about our 21st century marriage, okay? because people always say that, when you went online and if you had read a lot of comment line, they say, oh, women of these days, oh, women, of course they blame it on women. They put the blame on the girl, on Chacha, but they haven't even heard the story yet, and they're already blaming the woman. Okay, so people went online were saying, oh, women of these days, marriages of these days, they don't last. Women of these days, they don't stay in their marriages. Oh, this is what civilization has caused. Divorce has crept into our society. This, I'm talking about Nigeria right now. Okay, so divorce has crept into the African society. Divorce has crept into the country. Da 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 da. Women are not submissive. Women are not this. Man, guys, like, really, is that the problem? Is that the real problem? Because I think that is not the real problem. Okay, people expect us to still behave like our parents. People expect us to still behave like our mothers, forgetting the fact that there are a lot of factors that come in play when it comes to marriage and when it comes to our marriages in this century as compared to that of our parents. What are those factors? One of it will be, I'm just going to tell you how different our marriages today is compared to how it was like in the past. Okay, let's look at from like way, 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 way from time past. Okay, we used to have a marriage system whereby the men went to the farm, the men went hunting, the men provided 100%, provided, and then that was the role of a man in the time, in the way, way, way back. He went to the farm, he went hunting, he provided meal for his children and his family, his wife. He did the providing side. On the other hand, the role of the woman back then was to stay at home, bear children, raise children, keep the running of the house going, of the home going, provide food. The man provides, she cooks, she serves, she cleans. So that was the role in the past, okay? So women tend to stay at home and did all these things, okay? People forget that in our time now, it is not the same anymore. There are a lot of things that have changed, even not just for provision, even when it comes to information and, just socializing. The women stayed at home. Men went outside, they met with other men, they met with things, they knew what was going on, they had access to information. They were the ones who read papers, they were the ones who watched TV for those who had, or listened to the radio and got to know what was going on. So they had access to information. So the role of a woman was just to stay at home, bear children, train the children, raise the children up, cater for them, clean the house, cook, and all that. Now, in our marriages today, at least most of our marriages today, way more than 60% of our marriages today, it's different from the time before. Okay, now in our marriages today, we have more two-income families. We have more two-income homes where the man and the woman goes out there, works, brings money back home. They both, bear the responsibility of the family. And people don't remember all these things. People, whenever they talk about how, things are now compared to back then, they forget that there are a lot of factors that come in play when you try to make comparisons between now and then. When you come to think about why there was less divorce then than now. Okay, when you try to blame the civilized world for bringing this kind of culture to our African culture, that's not the case. Let's not miss the point here. The point is, there are two-income families now. So I do not expect that if you're in a family, of course, where both the man and the woman works, then after working and bringing income home, you expect the woman to solely by herself raise the children, to cook, to clean, to do all these things. I know there are ways to manage this, like employ domestic staff, outsource some kind of things like laundry and all that. Even now, you can even outsource cooking and all that. So there are a lot of things that have changed. But when a man and a woman, a couple, both work, and provide for the family, I feel like it's a wrong thing for the man to have expectation for the woman to still act like his mother used to act, or still act like the women of the other generation. Like, that is wrong. So that is how our marriages now differs from that of before. Another one besides the income is that women, more than ever, they are more financially empowered. Okay, so that comes to still working. Okay, unlike in the time past where the women had to wait at home for their husbands to provide everything, so they were not like empowered financially, so they had less they, even if in the time past some women wanted to leave a marriage, they wouldn't leave the marriage because, of course, they were not financially empowered. They didn't even know how to work. They didn't even know where to work. So they had no choice but to stay in that marriage so that they can be provided for by their husband. So right now, more women are empowered financially than the time before. So they are not going to, if a marriage is not working or a relationship is not working, they're not going to just sit down there because they're afraid that if they leave, they're not going to be financially capable to take care of themselves or their children. So financial empowerment is another thing that have changed, especially for women from now, between now and the time, years ago. So it allows women to be able to do what they want to do as long as it's good for them. Like I said, they can choose to leave a marriage if it's not working, unlike before where they are not financially empowered. They tend to just stay there and manage whatever it is they see. My third point why our marriages are different now than before, and of course why divorce rate is high, especially in Africa, it's not because of civilization. No, I think it's because also that women have more access to information. Yes, they have more information and access to information and access to help, like, they have access to know if I don't want this marriage anymore, I know where to go. I know I can get a lawyer, I can get help for my children, I can get help for myself and all that. So unlike before, I told you guys, like before now, men tend to be the ones to go out to make money. Men tend to be the ones to mix up around. Men tend to be the one, because most of the time they will go from their villages to the city that was a little bit civilized. So they had access to information. They were the ones that read the papers. They were the ones that listened to radios. And the women just cooked, clean, and all that. So now women have more access to information. And so they are not, whenever they, if it's in the case where they decide to leave, they know that if I leave, I know I can get information on how to get a job or how to move to another city, or just access to information and help. So those are the few things that I think make our marriages today differ from parents' marriage of our parents or our grandparents and all that. So as much as there's pressure to stay in a marriage, especially an abusive one or one that is not working, there are also access and freedom to leave if you want to, if you choose to. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So, coming online and just, thinking about it, say, oh, Chacha left because these are the comments I legit read. Like the comments about, they just put the blame on the woman was way, I barely even saw anybody even trying to, apportion a little blame to the man. Of course, we don't know what happened yet, but I feel like, people need to take it easy on women, okay? I know as much as I'm a woman and I'm a girly woman, I feel like I always try my best to do my best for my home to move right, for my home, for things to work well in my house. And I believe that that's how women are. That's how we are wired, and that's how most women are. So you cannot just come online and start saying, oh, this girl did this. Oh, we're no more submissive. No, that's not true. Because we make money, because we're empowered, because we have access to this, it doesn't change. It doesn't stop the fact that women are still submissive. You can only submit to a man who respects and honors you. That is the fact, okay? So it doesn't matter how much I make. It doesn't matter how much any good woman makes or how much information she has or how much help she has. As long as you're married to a man who honors and respects you, there is no way you would find it difficult to submit. Submission is way easier when you're married to a man who honors and respects you. That is my take, okay? So no one, you can leave your comment here and say whatever you want to say, but I feel like, we should learn how to accord respect to people, especially when they come out to share their own story. You cannot be the one to be thinking for them. You cannot be thinking for them and be thinking that you know what is going on in their house. I always tell you guys, this is just one story. There's so many stories. I remember also when Blossom, the Nigerian Nollywood actor Blossom Chukwujeku, separated, him and his wife separated, Red. The thing I like about those couple is that they left there. They didn't bring their they didn't watch their dirty linen in public, okay? Up till date, I know that we don't even know what happened. We don't even know the cause of their divorce. Okay, so okay, fine. I'm not saying I blame Chacha for coming online to say anything. It's her choice. Okay, but I feel like because she has come online now to tell us that she's no longer her husband, we're waiting for her to give us the reason why. See, this social media thing is something else. Okay, social media has a way of ruining things for people. So even if those people were separated and maybe there were chances of them even coming back together, okay, but then the pressure, the talk, the this, the that on social media will not even let people focus. But then at the same time, is what you choose to share online. Okay, is what you choose to share. I know I did a video some time ago about my imperfect marriage. If you haven't seen that video, I'm going to leave a link to that video in my description section. But I talked about my imperfect marriage, and I said how people only show you what they want you to show. Because why am I saying this? This Chacha girl, I went on her page and I looked through her Instagram page and I saw that, even as far back as a few months ago, she put a picture of her and her husband, how, he's an amazing guy, or she has an amazing family and all. I know that things can go wrong, but I don't think that this thing that went wrong in less than a month or two that will want you to say you're just leaving the marriage. I'm sure. So let us be careful. As much as we go online and see all these things, let us also not measure our lives based on what we see online, because trust me, people only show you what they want to see. But then I said I just wanted to come here and do a reaction video to what's been going on. I'm not the kind of person that will always like, I'm always online. I'm very aware of what goes on, online, on social media, in the world, not just here in America where I am. I'm very much in touch with happenings in Africa, in Nigeria especially, because that is where I'm from. Okay, so I just wanted to do a reaction video to just let people know that you need to take a chill pill when things are happening in people's lives, especially when you do not know everything. And at the same time, let us also guard what we have diligently. Let us guard what we have jealously, rather. Okay, if you have a marriage that is good, guard your marriage. Do not compare your spouse with others, but do not compare your life with what you see on social media, because most of the time people do that for the gram. Okay, so I just wanted to come here and tell you guys that let us take a chill pill. Okay, let us put only what we want people to see on social media. Okay, because as much as you put it there, you give people the right to say what they want to say. Give them the right to share their unsolicited opinions and advice. So let us just take a chill pill. Let us enjoy ourselves. Let us be happy with what we have and with who we are with, because like I said, not all that glitters is gold. I will see you in my next video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like my video, share, leave a comment, leave your thoughts as well. This is my thought, this is my opinion, and I know I'm entitled to mine. Okay, that doesn't mean I'm going to give an opinion it's going to make somebody else feel terrible. I'm going to make somebody's life terrible. So just, this is my opinion. But then I will see you all in my next video. Bye.